girl. So in this video, I'm going to share some really good tips to manage your finance by yourself. Okay, so let's have a look at the International Students Budgeting 101. Alright, so I'm going to share 10 tips. So the first one is, don't be shy to ask for the student discount. Like wherever you go, groceries, mobile service, books, bus, buying something like a laptop or something like that, just ask for the student discount. So I have also made a video on how I saved $125 on a laptop that I bought recently. So just by asking for the student discount, just putting your student email ID and putting your student ID card on any like tech shops or things like that, like Apple or Dell or HP, you can save heaps of money on a laptop or on a mobile or anything that you need for your studies, or on like a tablet or an iPad or things like that. Okay, so ask for the student discounts whenever you're buying something, anything, you name it, you ask for it. What can happen? They may say no, but if they say yes, you'll save some money on that product. Okay, so that is my tip number one. Ask for your student discount. My tip number two is, after our tuition fee, our biggest expense is our rent. So if you stay in the city, you'd be probably looking at like few $100 a week. So my tip here is, look for a cheaper accommodation. Look for outer corner, like don't live in the downtown, don't live in the city, don't live in good apartments. Go for cheaper accommodation. Look for the places where you can get cheaper rents. And another good thing here to think as is, if you are a bunch of friends, then go for a whole house. Suppose if it's like a 4-bedroom house and you're 4 friends, that would be way cheaper than to rent a room separately. So like where I live in Adelaide, if I rent a room, just a separate room, it will be like a tiny room, probably I'd have to pay minimum 150. But if I rent a 3-bedroom house for like $300 or 280 or 350, and if you share among like 3 or 4 people, that would be way cheaper, like $100 per month, $100 per week. Okay, so by doing that, by like living with your friends, by living with people that you know, you can save some money on that as well. All right, now my third tip is the food. So obviously I love eating out. I do eat out a lot, but I know that is one of my biggest expenses. So I try to make food at home when I can. That saves a lot of money. And when I was a student, I used to cook at home regularly, so that I don't have to buy a meal outside. Now that way, if you're living with your friends, buy the groceries together, buy groceries in bulk, so that you don't have to spend more. Alright, so when you go out to buy groceries, if you buy in bulk, that tends to be a lot cheaper than when you buy in small portion. So I'll give you an example. Suppose if you're going to buy onions or potatoes, the potatoes per kilo would be like $1 or something, but if you buy in bulk like 5 kilos, it would be like $2. So by buying in bulk, you're saving a lot of money. But I know that if you're alone, that's like a waste. You can't finish that much of potatoes. So what you can do, you can share with your friend. So you go with your friend, you buy 5 kilos of potato, you give him half and you keep half, but still you're paying like half of the price of that potatoes. So that's a good way to save some money there. And the third one is, if you're sharing the house with someone, then cook your meals together, like cook in a bulk, cook for 5 people together, and then share the expenses. So that way you're saving on your gas, you're saving on your electricity and water as well. So not just by like saving on grocery, but you would also have to think about the other utilities bills. So yeah, by cooking together, you're saving on different things. All right, now my fourth tip on groceries would be, buy in bulk the things that do not get in waste, like like the dry things. Buy those in bulk when they're on clearance, when they're on half price, when they're on sale. So like on my case, I buy my cereals, my shampoos, my oil, rice, everything when they go on half price. I keep an eye on the catalog, I keep an eye on the websites. Whenever they're on half price, I buy like two, three, or four package, and then it goes for like 3-4 months. And so that way I save heaps. So because usually the oil is like 18 or $20, 4 liters. So when they go on half price, I buy them for just $9, and that goes for like 6 months for me. So yeah, buy things that, if you have storage in your house, buy things in bulk, keep it in the storage, and you can go for a long time. And also noodles, they come on discount as well. Now, I think you may know this, may not know this. So I used to work at a restaurant when I used to be a student, and a good thing about working at a restaurant is that you get food including with your payment. So you earn money by working there, and you also get food there. So that means like you, when you come home, you don't have to cook meal again. So I used to get food for dinner, but it was more than enough for one time. So I used to eat that on my dinner, and I used to eat that for the next day's lunch. So while I used to work at a restaurant for 6 months, I never cooked. I used to eat the meal that they used to give me. So that used to save me a lot of money at that period of time. All right, so my next tip is to save money on your travel. So I know if you buy car, that's good. If you're traveling by bus, then you look for the student discount. So in my city, Adelaide, the student gets a concession rate, and there's also a thing called the monthly pass. So it turns out to be way cheaper if I take the monthly pass, and compared to the like daily ticket or the one-time ticket. So I always do that when I travel by bus. Now, the next one is invest in a bicycle. So I know that is like good in so many ways. Like it's environment friendly. It's very cheap. There's no cost for that. You don't need petrol. You don't need parking fees. You don't need maintenance. You don't need space to keep it. So it is good in so many ways. So if your weather in the city is in your favor, buy a bicycle, go to uni with the bicycle, go to work with the bicycle. That way you save heaps, and you'll thank me later. Also, I have learned bicycling recently, so I'm thinking to make a video on that. Comment below if you want to see that, and if I can learn bicycle at like this age, you can also learn it. Okay, so now my tip number 7. One mistake I made when I was new in Adelaide. I bought a book for $260, and I didn't know that the books are like secondhand books are available, and this book will be only for one semester. So I made the mistake, but I will tell all my friends not to do that. When you are at uni and they give you the book list, try to look for the secondhand books, and if you can't find it, go into the library, borrow the books, take the photos, do whatever, but don't buy the books, because after the semester is done, you won't need that book ever again. And that's also like you'd have to carry that all around, like whenever you move your houses and things like that. So save yourself some money. Don't buy the brand new books. And also in Australia, or I believe on other countries as well, the brand new books are patented, so they're more expensive as well. So don't go for the brand new books, go for the second hand books. Look at the bulletin boards. If someone has posted a book, look at Gumtree and find yourself a second hand book. If you can't, then go to the library, borrow yourself a book. My next tip, this one I learned from a friend. So for me, this was not something that I would do. But when I saw him doing it, I thought that it is really a good thing to do for a friend. So when you are in a new town, you'll meet new people. They will invite you. You go to meet them for dinner or something like that, and you often think like, what should I take for them? Should I buy some chocolate? Should I do this? Should I do that? But without doing that, you can also help them. You can also make a relationship with them. Try to not bring something for them that they don't want, like unnecessary chocolate, unnecessary wine or something. Tell them that, look, I'm in a budget. Be honest, I'm an international student. I'm in a budget. I don't have enough money to buy something for you, but I can offer my time for you. I can do some cleaning for you after the party. I can do some dishwashing for you after the party. I can stay here and I can help you. That way they would really appreciate the thing that you're doing for them, which I appreciated for my friend, because he was honest with me. He said, "Oh, hey Labanya, I'm doing this for you because I didn't bring you anything." So, yeah, be honest. Try to offer the service instead of a gift. Okay? So, my tip number 9, I used to do this a lot at uni. So all the universities would have their PhD students who do the research. Like it could be scientific, it could be psychological, food related, or things like that. So keep an eye on the bulletin board and look for those research, because they always need participants and mostly the students. And they give like little bit of cash. Sometimes they give food. So by doing this, it just takes like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and it's also done at the uni. So by doing this, you can also you can participate in something new, and you get some money, you know new people. So that is a really good way of, like, earning some money rather than saving some money. So yeah, I used to do that a lot at uni, um, and I would suggest you guys do that too. Okay, so now my last tip for today's video is take advantage of the student association at your uni. So when I was at uni, I used to be a part of my biotech student association. I used to be a part of the Flinders University Student Association. I was also a part of the Bengali Student Association of Flinders. So try to be a part of them. That also give you experience, that gives you like a good thing to write on your resume. And also it gives you like free food, it gives you like free vouchers and things like that. And I have a friend who wins these different things from the student association. So once she won like a trip to Kangaroo Island, and I once got a free trip to Adelaide Zoo. So by doing this, you earn experience, you earn different things, and also they sometimes have free barbecue day. Sometimes they have like this day, that day, and things like that. So participate, meet new people, get experience, save yourself some money, get some free food. And it's good in so many ways. Like, I can't say enough how good it is to be a part of the student association. And they also encourage you to be a member of them. Like on our O week, like the orientation week of our university, they used to call people like, oh, come and join us and we'll give you this and that and goodie bags and like food vouchers and things like that. So it is a really good way. So try to find uh, the student association at your university to get the benefits. So that's all for today, friends. These are my top 10 tips to save some money, earn some money, and manage your finance as an international student. If you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel, and share with your friends who may need these tips and who may don't know it. And if you would like to see some more tips like this, comment below so that I can make more videos like this. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.